nothing to see to display. They say the money is the root of the evil is pain. If you ever been so hungry, you keep to blame. Now I'm hungry to see from my main grave. It feels like a long time. Just the thing I feel that time and time. One day I had a dream, I tried to chase it, but I wasn't going nowhere. Running, I need a baby someday. Trying to change this kind of to 100 grand. Everyone's a kid that no one cares about. You just gotta keep screaming till they hear you.
Well, that's a wrap. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this edition of In My Joepinion with your host, Joe Eberlein, reporting live from the 949 in Irvine, California. Very gloomy Saturday, today's date, June 8th, 2013. Summer just 13 days away. Well, shall I say the official start day of summer, just 13 days away. I'm very disappointed in the weather we've been having thus far. But, hey, we have bigger problems in this world, right? You know, I'm really excited to bring you today's edition of In My Joepinion. In the wake of events that have transpired in the last 12 hours, I think it's very important that I bring up this topic with all of you. And in particular, I'd like to dedicate this podcast to an old friend of mine, Andrew Miles, who sent me a Facebook message that I hadn't, just was so unexpected. Hadn't seen this guy in years. Great guy. We go back to year 1999, went to the same church together, went to the same junior high, and the fact that our friendship is still intact is awesome. But Andrew was telling me he has been tuning into my podcast, and ultimately, long story short, he said although his dream is done, he's of becoming a pro football player, he's glad to see that I'm still pursuing mine. And he said that I'm inspiring him, and he believes that I'm probably inspiring other people in the process. And you have no idea how much that hit home and how much that meant to me, because that touches on exactly what I aim to do with my life. You know what, I understand I mentioned this. I've been pursuing the sports broadcasting industry. I'm in the modeling industry at this time. I'm also in pursuit of the entertainment industry, trying to pursue a career in acting. I really do believe I have the makeup to excel in all three of those fields. But I'm not looking for fame. As long as I'm happy with whatever I'm doing in life is all that matters. And what's something that makes me happy? I want to have a positive impact on people's lives. And given what I've heard from Andrew, I've also heard from, some other friends of mine that they admire my drive to succeed and the willpower that I have to make things happen in this world. Because it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. It takes dedication. It takes effort. It takes hard work. It even takes a little bit of skill. October 7th, 2005, a very good friend of mine was shot and killed because he got caught up in gang activity when he was done with high school. Rest in peace, Big Ray. We all still miss you dearly. Ray was the very first person of his entire family to ever get a high school diploma. No, everyone, I did not stutter. A high school diploma. Then enrolled in Fullerton Community College. The sky was the limit for him. Got caught up in the wrong activity. And as a result, his dreams came to an end way too young, and only 19 years young. Way too young. One thing I want to aspire to do is I want to join a Big Brother program. I want to teach these kids about the do's and don'ts in life. I want to prevent them from joining gangs. I want to join an anti-bullying group. I want to send a message. Stop the violence now. Stop the bullying now. Guys, I've been there. I've done that. I've been the bully. I've even bullied other people. Many of you who know me said that they can't see that in me. You know what? I did. And you know what? I've forgiven myself now, but trust me, thinking of the fact that I was so mean to some people at a time, it makes me sick. And to all you bullies out there watching, to all of you with those insecurities and low self-esteem out there watching and listening to this, I hope you look in the mirror one day and realize that you're not only hurting other people, but deep down, if you haven't seen it yet, you're hurting yourselves. Andrew's words, I can't tell you just how much of a smile that put on my face. I am so determined to make it in this world. I'm going to make things happen. And when it's all said and done, I'm going to achieve my goals of making those industries. Those are my goals. But ultimately, what I want out of life is not only to please myself, I want to have a positive impact on other people's lives to get them to strive for greatness with me. Guys, greatness isn't a destination. It's a journey. And if you're willing to join me in that journey, got plenty of seats in the back. You can hop on the train anytime. So with that, everybody, I would like to say thank you for tuning into this edition of In My Joepinion. Thought I would change it up a little bit with a song in the beginning. It's my favorite song, and I love the words. You know, everyone's a kid that no one cares about. That's why you got to keep screaming so they hear you out. You've got to talk, people. You've got to go out there and get after it. It's not going to fall into your lap. Just go out there. Be you. Do not ever apologize for your confidence just because it offends somebody else's insecurity. Just be you. And if anyone's got a problem with that, guess what? It's their loss. It's the way I see it. And you know what they say, as much as the seasons come and go, I will never change. So everyone, that will conclude this edition of In My Joepinion. Your host, Joe Eberlein, reporting live from the 949 in Irvine, California. Sun's not out, but the guns are. But without the sun, no shades on, but the game is on. So with that, I say Eberlein.